Alpha Sapphire. I'm gonna go back to Soul Silver because I do have some things I would like to finish in here, and there's actually kind of honestly still a lot to do, really. So for one, like finishing the Pokedex up would be nice, but yeah. So let's go ahead. I should check see what date it is on here real quick. Thursday. Kind of debating on whether or not I want to switch it to Tuesday, but I guess when I need to do that, I can do that later. Let's do some training. I kind of want to start out by finishing a few Pokemon on the Pokedex, at least get some like Dex entries, and kind of go from there. Might do like some side stuff. Who has what? That's what I need to know. Let's check out the PC real quick. It's been a little bit since I played this. A big pearl, I'll have to take that. Okay. I know Mewtwo's done, so I need to get the... Make sure nobody's got them real quick. Alright, let's go see what we can get. Yeah, I definitely want to go through and try to catch like some Pokemon that I need for the Dex, and try to like work on a few evolutions here and there. How's everybody doing tonight? Is everybody excited for Leaf Green and Fire Red to go to the Switch? And if you know, does it go to the Switch 1 and the Switch 2, or is it just the Switch 1? Or the Switch 2, jeez. Let's see if I can get lucky and catch this on like a ball or something. There we go. At least I don't have to worry about evolving the Ponyta. For those that are in the chat, do you guys have a favorite generation of starters? I always like to ask that question. It's kind of like one of my favorite go-tos in Pokemon. I feel like it's always like a runner-up between like the original trio and the trio from Hoenn. I think I'm gonna go into the cave and actually see what we can catch. It'd be nice to get like a Shiny Larvitar. Sure, we'll teach this thing real quick. Let's see what we can get out of here. Is everybody able to hear me? I have not heard of that doctor. Are you trolling us over here, Zach? Or are you truthing me? After 7. I'll have to look into, I'll have to look up the doctor. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if there's like a cure for cancer out there. Or, you know, they make more money off of sick people than they do healthy. And let's see. Yeah, I want to try to focus on getting a few evolutions done on this stream and maybe try to catch some random Pokemon, and I'll probably engage with Suicune so I can maybe either catch that this stream or probably the next one, honestly, but I'm in no rush on Suicune really. Yeah, I'm on my 3DS, the new 3DS or whatever you want to call it. I really wish they would do the same thing. I wish they would that, or when they made the Switch 2, if they made it to where it was compatible to put like DS or 3DS games along inside of the system itself, would be pretty neat. I think that would have been like a real, that or just make a new DS, I guess. I think it would sell. I think, you know, if they sat there and they made like 10,000 copies or whatever and, you know, distributed them, then, you know, like all over, it'd be I think it would sell pretty well. Even if they tried to charge like maybe 300 for it, 250. Yeah, I could agree with you there on that one. I always find myself going back to older games that I just enjoy. Like, I mean, I have almost every game console you could want, I feel like. And I kind of focusing on getting my collection up, but some of these old games are pretty expensive. Double slap. Sure, we'll teach it double slap. So when it comes to competitive games, I have an issue with that myself because I take things pretty serious. personally. I love Rocket League. I'm not that good at it though. I ain't doing no like air shots or anything, but like if I play long enough, like if I sat there and like made that like my main game to play for say like maybe a month or two, I get decent, but like yeah, that's about it. My games I excel in, I would say, would be like Fortnite, Naruto Ninja Storm, Pokemon. Oh, there we go. We got ourselves a Larvitar. I wasn't even paying attention. I already have one, so I guess it's really not that big of a deal to catch it. Now, if it was, you know, shiny, that would be a whole nother story. Larvitar went down. If you guys know this, you know, Planet Side 2. I'll have to check that one out. I don't even know what that game is. In Battlefield, if I'm going to play something like that, I kind of stick with like Call of Duty. That I actually, okay, I wasn't even thinking about that. I kind of go crazy when it comes to COD. I have a PS5 and the Xbox Series X. So when it comes to like exclusives, it don't matter. I can get either. I don't have a PC though, so I guess I am kind of screwed there. Who knows? I might get a PC before GTA 6 comes out. You know, we'll see. That'd be crazy. See if I can take this first ring out with a psycho cut. Planet Side is free. Okay, I'll definitely have to check that out then. Who knows? I probably honestly like scrolled past it and just didn't even pay attention. Has it been out for a while? And for those that are tuning in, I do a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh content as well. More than 15 years, that's crazy. Okay, so I've just been under a rock, I guess. But I try to stream Pokemon. I do like Yu-Gi-Oh pack openings, Pokemon pack openings, a little bit of Magic the Gathering, not a whole lot of Magic, but every once in a while I do. But I'm about to start a little series where I'm going through, trying to go slow and teach everybody how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. So for those that are beginners and trying to get into the game, because I will say Yu-Gi-Oh is not exactly a beginner-friendly game, if you will. One Piece? That's probably one that I probably will never touch that game. I'm not a big fan of. I mean, like I don't dislike the anime, but it's just not. I mean, I've been thinking about restarting and just going through watching it from beginning to end, but I have just too many games I kind of play. Like I'm really serious when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh. I hate taking the money that I would spend on Pokemon when I could spend it on the game Yu-Gi-Oh I like to play, but it's more or less for my fiance. She's the one that likes Pokemon. I used to enjoy collecting like the Pokemon cards a lot growing up, but I ended up selling my collection when I was in like 7th grade for like $50. Looking back at it, I look at some of the cards that I used to own that I remember, and it just makes me sick. Yeah, but card games during the day, video games at night. It's kind of what my YouTube channel is based around. I'll try to keep it. Let's see, what move am I teaching? Copycat? You know, we can go with that. That's fine. Whatever. Not like any of the moves it knows now is going to stick with it forever. I can't remember what level Skitty evolves. I want to say 23. Oh, Mewtwo's going to hit 83 next battle. Come on, Mewtwo. That would have been so awesome if the Golbat was green. Like, give me a shiny already. Actually, that might be what I do after this. Like, after I evolve like a couple Pokemon for the decks, I might go shiny hunt the Psyduck in here. Let's see what the stats are looking like. 4, 4, and 3. 360, 287. Nice. My Mewtwo's eating pretty good. Blizzle's 26. There we go. Let's go. Finally, he's done. Looks like I clicked B. I almost completed the entire Pokedex on Emerald, and which I honestly should kind of go back to it and just finish that up, but I hate how it looks when I stream like my Game Boy games on here, because it just kind of looks like, honestly, it just looks like crap. What was that? You know, he's trying to look crunch. Sure, why not? It's not like I'm gonna use this dude. There we go. I'm gonna take away his XP share. That'll give more XP to Skitty. I can get Skitty done real fast. Shouldn't take that long. Do you know the name of that, like, of the that Avengers Marvel game, or is that what it's called? I'll have to look into that, just because I kind of want to see what it looks like. When it comes to like DS games, the only ones I mean, I have like a few random ones like my fiance picked out, like that she technically owns, but when it comes to like Pokemon games, comes to DS and Game Boy, I almost only own Pokemon games. I have a few random things like like one of like the old Naruto games, which is cool. I kind of always regretted not getting to other games growing up, but didn't have like, you know, a job, so I really couldn't just, you know, buy whatever I wanted to. I was lucky enough to get all the Pokemon games growing up, so I can't really complain. Evolve Skitty. Nope. I can't imagine this thing taking a whole lot. I feel like Onyx would have looked so much better if it had like random patches of like crystals and gems like throughout its body. I think that would make it look really sick, honestly. I appreciate all the hearts. So random. What? Can you guys see that? I think YouTube was trying to get me to do this. Nuts on your ice cream? Bro. No. Actually, that probably isn't that bad, actually. I'm getting rid of that. I don't like that on my screen. I always forget what it's called, but I think my favorite topping for any ice cream is going to be the, like that hard chocolate stuff that you get from, like, Dairy Queen. I love that shit. Green tea ice cream? Never tried that. I'm always very, like, not super plain, but just kind of, I stick to, like, the same, like, probably like a handful of, like, just different flavors. It's either got to be, like, chocolatey. I don't even care. Y'all can call me a kid or not, but I love Superman ice cream. I don't give a fuck. Excuse the language, but I just love it. Which I've actually been trying to experiment with different stuff because I bought the Ninja Creamy. It's like the newer one that came out, and it's got a lot of features to it. Ninja's like a brand that makes kitchen appliances. It was they're all very expensive, but man, do they work really well. Let's see. Oh crap! I didn't want to teach it that. Yeah, but they I mean, they are very expensive. Like the ice cream maker is I think $350, but it can do. I mean, you can make your own ice cream. Like you could literally buy like, the cleanest chocolate milk or whatever you want, and you could literally throw it in there and make like just you can do all different types of shit though. You can like soft serve, whatever. Oh no, it is. It's really sick. I thought about having my fiance do like a separate channel for like YouTube, like her own like channel, and like kind of go through unboxing and using and teaching people like recipes on the like when you use like the Ninja products, but she doesn't want to until we have a bigger kitchen. So got a couple years before she's willing to do that, which is whatever. I'm not gonna hate. They have the Ninja also has like this espresso machine or like they have all types of shit, but their espresso machine is like the next thing I'm gonna probably get. That thing is so expensive though, but we sold like a lot of our extra equipment that we don't really use, but it's just so hard to come up with $650 for just an espresso machine that it can do all types of coffees, cold brew, and other types of. It can do basically like all different coffees that you're gonna ever want, but still. TG. Okay, bet. And now that sucks. You dropped your phone in the snow. That definitely sucks. I've been very lucky to not do anything like that, but I'm sure the karma's coming my way at some point. Hopefully when you get a new one, you're not going to have to worry, you don't have to worry about having to use your brother's phone. At least he's nice enough to let you use it, though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I try my best. Oh, gotcha. That's really nice. I would used to walk around when I was younger. I would try to make money off of like shoveling snow or something. And then if I seen like a really old person, like, you know, trying to like shovel their own snow or something, I would just go over there and help them out. I wouldn't even really accept like any money from them because, you know, just trying to help the elderly folk out. Always a nice thing. Come on, Skitty. Nope, not yet. I'm gonna get this shiny Larvitar before my Skitty evolves. But yeah, no, as I was saying earlier though, I tried to stream every night except for Saturday, Sundays. And then that's just mainly just because I work those days. I work doubles. And I'll probably end up switching it up maybe here in the near future. I'll probably end up playing like Pokemon XD Yellow Darkness. That's something I still technically need to beat, and I would like to finish that, and then I can get Lugia and send it to Emerald, and I can complete my Pokedex. Minus, you know, like Deoxys and Mew, of course. I don't know how to get... There's no way to get those bad boys. At least not in a normal sense. Let's get a critical. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe level 25 is the move, or is the level. Let's see. Zach, do you have a favorite Pokemon? Actually, I didn't think about it. I could have just walked out to Salamence, but nah. Not really? Man, everybody's at least gotta have a favorite. What system do you play on? Wasn't a big fan of what, Pokemon? Oh, dang. I think I'm gonna take Lugia with me. That's what I was playing on, was like, I was playing like 3DS Pokemon games before I was like, that's what my last several streams were. I was playing Alpha Sapphire. Restarted that save file. I'm just taking a small break just to switch it up a little bit. It's always nice to have something, keep everybody on their toes, really. Let's see if we can get a shiny. Nope. I have not. Would you be willing to educate me? I would love to know. If not, I can always take the time to check it out myself. I always like to learn. Doctor. Also, guys, if you're in the stream, if you guys ever, or watching this in the near future or whatever, but let me know down in the comment section or in the chat that, you know, what type of games you like. What would you like to maybe see being streamed? I'm always down to switch it up a little bit. Okay, gotcha. All right. You had a lot of issues during COVID. I've always been big into trying to, like, this year has been something I've been trying to work on with, like, trying to, like, eat healthier. I feel like a lot of people's problems is their diet, because that is something that doctors are not really, or was not taught to help people with, was like trying to fix diets so that way, you know, people didn't like eat unhealthy, and just trying to get more sleep than normal, because normally I'm kind of a person that will run off of like 6 hours of sleep every day, which, you know, it's not, doesn't sound that bad, but once you do it for so long, it's kind of, I don't know, it catches up with you. I've noticed over the years, like, I'm not really a person that gets depressed, or at least not a whole lot, you know. And if wintertime happens a little bit more for most people, just because, you know, cabin fever and wanting to get out and the lack of vitamin D from the sun and so on and so forth. But aside from that, let's see if this thing evolves yet. I swear it must evolve from friendship, and that's going to be so frustrating. I'm going to put this Pokemon up. But yeah, no, I've been trying to just focus on like eating healthier, getting good sleep, trying to get out as much as possible when, you know, when you can, versus, you know, the fact that it is kind of wintertime and shitty outside. But I feel like that's like a big key to keeping people from being depressed or just having like bad health. Obviously, there's like, you know, things people are born with or, you know, get exposed to that's out of one's control. Whole nother situation and scenario, but dude, that's crazy. Like, just eating only watermelon for like 160 days. I can only imagine what one's like what that would like. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say it. It's like, at least for the first week, yeah. See, that would be probably my biggest problem is like exercise. I definitely would love to be more active than I am. Under certain circumstances. Excuse me, sorry. I'm just like so tired today. Under certain circumstances, I'm not really able to at the moment, but once I'm able to, plan on getting like into like a more healthy exercising routine, I guess. Alright, I'm giving up on this damn thing. What's going on, DS? What you up to? DS and more. I've been considering doing more than just DS content on here. Like maybe like, you know, GameCube. But I'll always be doing like some DS content on this channel for sure. There's not a whole I feel like there's not a whole lot of people that do anymore, I guess. But I could be wrong. That's just kind of my assumption. I don't see a whole lot of it myself, at least. Trying to shiny hunt while training up some Pokemon. I want to finish trying to slowly work on the Pokédex here and there. I did try to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on the Switch a couple days, or like a week ago or so, and people were not into it, I feel like. Oh, same. I love watching people play like the older Pokemon games on like live streams and whatnot. Most of the time, it's like ROM hacks is what I see people doing anymore, which is fine and dandy, but it's just not my cup of tea. That's crazy. This is the second Larvitar that's been encountered. I feel like there's an easy way to get the rate of seeing this dude. I think I would want to, well, no, because if I do a level, no, actually, no, that theory wouldn't work. Ignore that. I was gonna put like Pokemon Emerald on through the GameCube and play it on the TV and stream it that way. 2 in a row, bro. Let's go. Zach, DS, do you guys make content as well? Do you guys like post videos or anything? Yeah, I'm trying to level up Shelter so it can evolve into a Cloister. I think it only needs one level more before it does evolve. I could be wrong, but I'm hoping that's the case because then I can uh, focus on, I'm just mainly trying to evolve Pokemon for the Pokedex because I have a lot of work that needs to be done. Oh, that's really cool. If you comment in one of my videos, I'll sub to your channel and give you, put you at 67. And if I'm not doing anything, I'll tune into the stream. Stream on TikTok. That would be a fun one. I like watching people that are like really good at Rocket League, but I kind of, like I said earlier, I'm not exactly great at the game, so I enjoy watching other people play because then I can learn, little tricks and stuff, and then just try it out and practice. Don't get paralyzed. That's right. Let's go. Streaming will definitely bring in some extra subs for you too. Throughout the last, I think, 3 weeks or so, it's brought me, I think, like an extra, 22 subs over last 3 weeks. Well, that's also like partially doing like my videos and stuff, but I mean, I appreciate every single sub I get. I don't take anything for granted. My goal was to hit 150 subs by March 10th. I mean, I'm already at 152, I think, last time I checked. I got sick during the winter. You definitely should. You definitely should stream. I have a lot of fun doing it for sure. Whole point is just to try to, make a small community to chat with others while doing so, and if I can, help entertain other people, then I've accomplished what I'm trying to do at the end of the day. So I don't really do YouTube to try to, I'm not trying to sit here and get rich or make any money off of doing any of this. I just do it just to have fun. Hoping this shelter is not. I kind of want to see where its XP is real quick. Okay. Not too many more, and I'll be able to level him up, and we'll see. See if he evolves. Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't even know there was a Goosebumps game on the DS, so I'm definitely intrigued. I remember when I was like real little, I was like first grade or something, maybe second grade, and like certain episodes of Goosebumps would actually scare me. First time streaming, definitely try your best to stay engaged, talking, even if nobody's there. Just pretend like there are people, and so that way when other people tune in, like you know, like when you did, I was trying to. I think I was a little silent for a minute there, but just try to just stay engaged with a crowd that may or may not even be there, and so when someone joins in, you just try to. I feel like it's more appealing for those who do. That would probably be my biggest or the best advice that I give. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of new to all this too, so I'm just kind of learning as I go. I've only been doing this for a few weeks now. Oh yeah, what's the name? What's the verdict here? Because after the stream, I'll look it up. Also, I'd do it now, but my Marvel Superhero Squad. That sounds so familiar. I probably have seen that before and just not remembering at the moment. It's gonna be like a, I don't know why I use Psychic. I should use the other move. Probably unlock like a memory of me seeing that in the store or something. Now that I think about it, I wonder whatever happened to my like Beyblade game that I used to have on the DS back in the day. I just remember that I used to have one. That's crazy. I remember asking for like a Beyblade game for Christmas because I wanted the Beyblade that it came with and ended up getting the wrong one. Which I was a little salty, but at the same time I was happy because I got another Beyblade, so I was chilling. Let's see if Shelter evolves. Nope. I'm putting Shelter away because I had a feeling that I think he evolves at level 44 and I am not here for it. Yeah, it was. I remember that little piece that it would like go to the side so you like play your DS like sideways. I seen one of those for sale at a game store a few months ago. I was almost considering buying it, but I ended up not doing it. Excuse me. Who do I want to level up? Trying to think about who do I want to evolve next. Yeah, a really hard decision. We'll go with. And now that I think about it, Lugia is not going to do anything inside of there. I really liked playing Guitar Hero and Rock Band growing up as well. I have a few of them for the Wii. I have a guitar for the Wii and whatnot. I really want to get something for the PS5. I wish they would like make another game, but really, if you're wanting to play like a newer Guitar Hero game, which is not even the same, but I mean it's made with the same company. They teamed up with Fortnite to make Guitar Hero on there, but it's not fully the same. I'd be lying if I said I didn't play it every once in a while, though. Yeah, no, I agree. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna train out here for a little bit. It's definitely something like, if you like music, I would suggest trying it out. It's definitely fun. If a homie's got it, definitely see if they'll let you play it. I'm gonna slap him with the Dragon Claw. Got him. He wasn't born yet. Yeah, no, that'd definitely do it for you. That, or especially if you wanted to learn how to. I'll never forget when I was like really young, and I saw like on the news that, because like at the time like they talked about Rock Band 2 on the news, just because of how much time people were putting into like Guitar Hero and Rock Band at the and whatever, because it was just such a big game. And there are people saying, yeah, the amount of time everyone's putting into all the hours that they're putting into playing Rock Band and Guitar Hero, they could actually learn how to play the instrument and whatever. And I was just thinking, I'm like, they're not wrong. Some of these people have, probably like 60, 80 hours into a game that they played over like a half a year. It's like all that time and effort would definitely, help. And watch it DS, you're gonna make me feel old, man. Shit that I'm starting to get there. A few more years, I'll be 30, so God, that just sounds so ugly. That's what I played all mine on, was on the Wii. Because, technically that was like my system that I started out with. When I was really young, I always wanted like the GameCube, but never really got around to getting one. Thank you. I have the new 3DS, so like the Mario edition or whatever. I would love to get different plates for this thing. I'd like to get like a Pokemon plate. That would be pretty sick. I ended up getting a really sick deal on this DS a few years back. I think I picked this one up for like $125, I think, about, let's say 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. I'm glad I did that when I did, because now if you go try to buy a 3DS, they're getting kind of pretty pricey. Which I learned why. It's because it's super easy to jailbreak a 3DS, and then you can put all the games on there. So it's like, oh cool, I could play whatever I want. Which I've kind of considered doing that, but I'm just so scared that I'm gonna mess this one up or something. What'd you guys think? Jeez, are you serious? 400? That's crazy. That's insane. What's your guys' like favorite to least favorite like DS lineup? I guess more or less I'm trying to. Oh, is it nice to have like so you literally can just play whatever you want? I think I forgot to put the. I did. What do you think of the 2DS? think the 2DS is worth buying? Honestly, I do too. I have a couple friends that are not a really big fan of the 2DS, but I think the way it feels in your hand is great. Like I have a lot of fun playing on it. I think that the marketing the marketing behind that was amazing. No Fortnite, you don't get down on none of that. But no, Rocket League's pretty fun too. I've been getting on there every once in a while. That's what Rocket League's on my PlayStation. Level 64, let's go. Fair enough, fair enough. I can't hate. I feel like I have a decently large game library that I kind of go back and forth between. I mean, mainly Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Fortnite, Rocket League, Minecraft, COD every once in a while, Naruto, Ninja Storm. If anyone's got Naruto Ninja Storm on a PlayStation, let me know. I will rock your shit, bro. I don't care who you are. What do you mean the game I loved playing while on Rocket League was Advanced COD Warfare? I feel like I'm missing something here. Are you saying you can play Advanced Warfare through Rocket League? Or am I hearing something? Naruto, the newest one, or just Ninja Storm 4? If you're talking about Naruto. Yeah, bro, I'm just saying, you ever want the smoke, let me know. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I didn't play a whole lot of Advanced Warfare. I played a little bit. I like the zombies mainly. We're gonna get rid of Supersonic. Yeah, me and my best friend, we lived together in part of high school, and We played the crap out of the zombies on Advanced Warfare. Let's see where we are on XP. Yeah, definitely switch it up. You know, play different, all different types of games, and just kind of, you know, see what attracts people, what are people into, and will keep them watching. I mean, I think all of it's gonna be. I think all DS content is, you know, pretty awesome. Don't have enough of it on the internet, that's for sure. Like when it comes to, like, I was at one point doing something like this where I was like playing 2 games at once. It was more like this. But I think I'm gonna call it a night though, guys. I am honestly pretty tired and I have to be up kind of early tomorrow, so it was nice chatting with you guys. If you guys like this type of content and want to see more streams like this, I will be streaming at nighttime. I post videos during the day, shorts mainly, but I'm about to get involved with like actual videos and whatnot. But I appreciate you guys talking with me, and definitely like leave a message in the comment section so I can subscribe and watch the stream. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.